What's up, guys? It's me and Mommy, and we're gonna have another video.
Welcome back to the vlog, everybody. My daughter watches too much YouTube, and then she's also around me vlogging. This is too much. Anyway, back with another energy drink review. So I trained this morning. Reagan had gymnastics, and now we are going to.
I loved it, and I have a new teacher and new friends.
You do have a new teacher and new friends at gymnastics. Came to Vitamin Shop because I don't want to go all the way home to get one of my other energy drinks. These are $1 now. Bum Energy is no longer $1. I should have stocked up.
I don't know why this is crazy, but when my friend got it, her had been something.
That's crazy. So I did still get another Bum Energy. They were $2.99. Like, that's the normal price. That's how much the Rise is too. Pink lemonade. I'm excited to try that one because Bum Energy has not let me down yet. However, Bucked Up was $1. I'm going to Powerhouse right now to just do skills and get some steps in. I'm not while I'm doing cardio, but like easy cardio because I've done high intensity cardio for the last few days in a row. Plus I'm about to work on skills, and today is like supposed to be like an active rest day. So skills, which will be like some weighted skills with the ankle weights, which have changed the game for me, and wrist weights. And then some skill conditioning, and then like I said, just some cardio, low intensity cardio. But I am going to try this Bucked Up cherry candy. It looks like Jolly Ranchers. Oh, I just ran a stop sign. Oh, it's like not a real stop sign. It's like if there are pedestrians, it's a stop sign.
Mommy, can we make them?
Anyway, it's called cherry candy, which I assumed, like when I just heard cherry candy, I was thinking like, oh, is this a ring pop flavor? Maybe just because Rise has ring pop flavor.
Ring pop?
But the photo, those are Jolly Ranchers. So I'm actually really excited about this because I like the idea of Jolly Ranchers more than I like the idea of ring pops. Anyway, let me get to tasting this. I've been talking for 6 hours and I haven't tasted anything. It's okay. It's good for $1. I wouldn't pay full price for this, but I would buy more of these for $1.
Is it over yet?
It's pretty good. Like,
can I see them?
It's very
Yummy?
yummy. There's not a lot of flavor in it. It doesn't taste like Jolly Ranchers, that's for sure. But it's good. I mean, it's good. To be honest, it just tastes like a soda to me. Like, this tastes more like a soda than an energy drink. Solid for $1. At full price, I would just pick something else. Like, these are $2.99, I think, full price. Like, for $2.99, I'm gonna buy a Bum Energy or a Rise. But for $1, I can get down with this, right? There's some of them, even for $1, I don't want. But for $1, I would get this again. Update. After a few swigs, the aftertaste.
This is our second video.
The aftertaste is kind of weird. Now I know why Bucked Up is always on sale, because I feel like this is not the first time that I've tried Bucked Up. I can never, like, remember it, but I feel like it's always on clearance, which means it doesn't sell. And now I feel like now I know why, because again, it was good. Remember, I mean, obviously you do remember, because 10 seconds ago I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I mean, for $1 I'd buy it again, but now I'm like, even for $1. If I only have $1, but if I only have $1, I probably don't need to be spending my last $1 on energy drink anyway. Okay, so since I ended up only taking like, I don't know, 5 sips of that Bucked Up, to be honest, I don't really need an energy drink right now. Like, I feel fine. I got a decent amount of sleep. I only trained 2 camps this morning. But I want an energy drink. I want one. So this one's also cold. I'm like, you know what? Let's just get the Bum Energy. Plus, it's half calf. We're gonna try the Bum Energy Pink Lemonade. I have high hopes for this because, if y'all recall, now from last week's video, the orange one I said was like the best orange energy drink I've ever had. I just want to don't want that girl in my video. I mean, I don't care, but I'm sure she doesn't want to be in my video. It's like the best orange energy drink I've ever had, and the cherry one, maybe not the best, but still a solid contender. So, okay, y'all, Bum Energy is in. That's good. Who else has like a pink lemonade or sour lemonade flavor? Ghost does the pink can. I can't really remember what that one tastes like. But this is good. I'm officially sold on Bum Energy. They have a lot of other flavors. None of the other flavors that I saw in there today looked like this was the flavor that looked like the one I wanted to try. I mean, they had the orange one again, but I wanted to try a new flavor. And they had like a peach mango or something. I don't really like peach flavor stuff. They had one called Champion Mentality, which was like just a white can, which I'm like, what's the flavor? Like, I didn't want to buy something that I didn't know what the flavor was. And then there's like a citrus one. I feel like the citrus one will just taste like Sprite or something. But so far, Bum Energy is 3 out of 3. So I will definitely be adding Bum Energy into my rotation, although probably not that often because you can only get Bum Energy. Like, I can't buy it at 7-Eleven, which is where I get my energy drinks at a lot. But, I mean, when I go to Vitamin Shop to get my Rise, I'll probably start adding Bum Energy to the rotation. But anyway, got my shoes on, about to get my ankle weights on, start warming up these skills. I'm only going to do this for like 30 minutes because I still have 45 minutes of cardio. And I don't want to be here all day because I got to eat. And Reagan has a play date, so I'm going to get to work. All right, y'all. I'm about halfway through my cardio. I am pretty much exactly halfway through. I'm 24 minutes in, 25 out, or 24 in, 20 out. I gotta get Reagan. Technically, I got plenty of time. However, we got a play date, and I need to be able to go home and eat another meal because I have only had one meal today, and it was at 4:30 this morning. And it's just about, literally just looked at the clock. It's almost noon, so your girl is hungry. And I don't know if you guys know, sorry, I'm trying to block this girl. Again, I don't care, but I just feel like people don't want to be in my YouTube video. Well, I can't block them. Sorry, guys, you gotta figure it out. Y'all might not be thinking this, but I was thinking this when I looked at the clock twice. I know I do have a watch on. However, maybe some of the Garmin people can let me know, but I don't think that I can. When I'm actively in a workout, I can't check the time. I can only like look at the workout. First off, I got a new strap. She's cute. I didn't like that weird Garmin one. It was making my skin irritated. So I got like a nylon one. And I have another like gold band that I'm gonna wear like when I dress up, but I like this one. Anyway, I can check like the timer of the workout that I'm on and my heart rate, but I can't check what time it is. And if I like reverse, if I like press the button to exit the workout part, it stops the workout. So anyway, all that to say, that's why I had to turn around and look at the clock even though I have a watch on. So I'm gonna finish this cardio, then hustle home, make my next meal, and then, like I said, Reagan has a play date with her classmates. We're going, I don't know, somewhere. I gotta double check where we're going. And then that's pretty much it. Skills was good. It's kind of hard, like on a day like today, where I'm not trying to kill myself. Even cardio, I'm like, okay, it's time to like, you don't have to sprint. Like just jog. I just jogged for 15 minutes, and now I'm walking for 5. I walked for 5, jogged for 15, walked for 5, and now I'm about to jog as soon as this clip is over. But my heart rate was up, but I wasn't dying. And I'm like, I'm looking at my watch, and it's like, okay, it's like 150. Like it's pretty high. It's good enough. But it took a lot of restraint for me to not like sprint myself into the 180s, right? And during my routine, or during my skills practice, it was like, Andrea, you're not conditioning right now. You're not trying to get tired and do these skills tired. Like you're trying to execute. So slow down. You don't have to do it right now while you're tired. Like watch the video, analyze the video, slow down, focus on the execution. It's very hard not to always be like, have your foot all the way down on the gas. But that's what we're doing today. Like skill practice, skill technique practice, and moderate cardio. And then of course this weekend I'm running routine halves, so that will go back to high intensity on the routine stuff. And then I pretty much do high intensity cardio all week. So that's where we are. I feel good. I am just still very excited about my check-ins for me today, for you last week's video. I'm looking forward to seeing what this 654, what these late check-ins look like, because mentally I'm finally locked in. I'm finally stacking these perfect prep days, and physically I feel good. Normally at 7 weeks out, I'm freaking 13 weeks into prep, so I'm dead. But right now I'm like 7 weeks out. I feel good. I look good, but I'm only 5 weeks into prep, so I'm still mentally very fresh and even physically very fresh. So it's very exciting. So anyway, that's all. I gotta stop recording because, as usual, I run into this storage overlap. So I need to edit and upload my other video before I keep yapping on here. Okay, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is, my watch is on my ankle. It is Saturday the 11th. We are headed to Powerhouse to hopefully get routine half. I want to try to run the second half of my routine at least twice, but I'm running late, of course. So Kids Club opens at 8. It's like 8:07 right now. But there's a class at 9. So by like 8:45, people are going to be in there. And I mean, there might be people in there right now. I don't really know. Reagan, can you turn that down, please? Reagan, turn the volume down, please. So I wanted to be like literally dropping her off at 8 o'clock so I could have like every spare minute that I could get. But such is life with a 4.5-year-old. And me and Ruben both try to wake her up. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. That was me. I was the 5 more minutes queen when I was a kid. So anyway, hopefully I get a solid 30 minutes with no interruptions. So that, like I said, I can run it twice, because I obviously still have to like warm up. Like it's not like, okay, you just run this 45-second section twice. Like it doesn't take 30 minutes just to do that, but the whole shebang. So anyway, I'm hoping to get that done. If I don't get it done, it is what it is. But the reason I want to do it so early is because I have to lift today. And I was telling Ruben, like, it's just a little bit tricky now because the way that my split is, I lift on routine days. And I think I mentioned this after my last routine practice. Like, I'd rather do my routine in the afternoon, or at least on a day that I don't have to also still lift. But I'm now lifting on Saturdays and Sundays when I used to be off on Saturday and Sundays. So anyway, I might swap out Sunday and Friday, like start my split on Friday. So I used to start my split on Saturday and go Saturday through Wednesday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 days straight, 2 days off. But I think I might go Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and still have Thursday off. So maybe do Thursday and Sunday off so that on Sunday I can do my routine and only do my routine. All I know is that right now I'm about to go try to run halves if there's not a bunch of people in this gym. And then I have some work and a couple errands and stuff to do. So good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, January 12th. It's about 7:30 exactly. I am headed to Burn to go run the first half of this routine. Actually, I'm stopping at 7-Eleven. I didn't make the coffee this morning. Y'all know how it is. I don't like to drink coffee before I do my routine. I prefer an energy drink, even though I don't really like drinking energy drinks at this hour. I don't know, something about coffee before I work out just is not right. So I'm freezing. It's 39 degrees outside. I have a knee-length puffy coat on, and my heater is blasting. Anyway, so headed there to do this first half. This is going to, I don't know, I feel like this is going to be a make it or break it day in this routine. Like, not really. Well, I'll tell you why I said that, and then I'll say why not really. I'm going to go this way, sir. I don't have a blinker on. So I feel like doing the first half will tell me if it's realistic to think that I'm like, if it's realistic to expect myself to get through this routine. The second half, easy. Like, not easy, but easy. Hold on. Okay, so I was saying, I got myself cotton candy bang. I really wanted a fruit punch C4, but they didn't have that flavor, so, or Hawaiian punch, whatever. Anyway, okay, so the second half of this routine is, like I said, not easy by any means. However, it's reasonable. Like, I mean, I got through it yesterday. Like, I did it 3 times in one practice. And I normally am not like running these pieces that many times. And they were pretty close together. Like, I did it 3 times. I had a couple skill mistakes just because I was trying to like adjust something. So there were just some things that were a little bit sloppy, but like, it's definitely, it's something that I'm like, okay, this half on its own is perfectly manageable. The thing is am I going to be able to do the first half? Like, and it's actually really like 2/3 and 2/3, because that middle third that I ran at practice the other day, which is now in last week's video, well, it was last week, I'm running that with both halves. So realistically, I have the first third, the middle third, and the last third. When I did the second half, I really did the second 2/3. Today, I'm doing the first 2/3. So like, if I can get through that middle third after doing the first third, we're smooth sailing. But if it just looks and feels like complete garbage, like, that's going to be a big problem, because I'm going to have to make adjustments, because execution has to be my number 1 priority. And obviously I still have time, So it's not like if it's not great today, I'm just gonna cut it. But I know my body, and I can tell, like, I will be able to tell by the way today feels if this routine is gonna be what I compete, or if I'm gonna have to change something. So anyway, we're gonna find out. Cotton candy bang is so good. I just had the rise, the cotton candy rise yesterday, and it's good, but bang really did the damn thing with this. Anyway, it's been like 16 hours since I've started uploading my other video. Like, I went to sleep and it's still not uploaded. It's really irritating me. But anyway, I'll let y'all know how it goes. Okay, first one done. Y'all, we in there like swimwear, okay? Again, it was hard. Like, it's a routine. It's hard. I did have 2 mistakes, like 2 things that, like, I don't want to happen on stage, like in my same skill I've been doing. I've done this skill every routine I've done since the Olympia 2022. The backwards roll into, like, I don't know, it's like called a plunge, but it's not really, like, it's a fake one, the one that you were, anyway, that skill, my toes hit the floor, and then on my straddle hold, my butt was on the floor. Like, my feet were on the up, but my butt was down. My hands were just too far away from each other. Those were the only 2 actual mistakes. My push-up sequence just looked tired. Like, I mean, I just looked tired. So I need to practice that particular part. I need to practice conditioning that part, like doing it tired over and over and over and over again, and continue to do it with ankle weights so that when I'm in the routine, it's really, like, a lot easier. I need to do it with ankle weights more often than I'm doing right now. Like, I said I was going to do it every day. I don't do it every day, just because my time in the gym has been, like, so limited. But I need to prioritize doing that with ankle weights. Honestly, almost more than I need to prioritize my first handstand sequence, the part that I told you, like, I work on every single day, because I can practice that anywhere. I can do that at Burn Boot Camp. I can do that at home. Like, I can do that anywhere. Anywhere there's a flat surface, I can practice handstands. The push-ups, I don't like to practice, like, at home on the carpet, because it's cement under the carpet. Or, like, even at our apartment gym, it's like tile. Like, it's not something I want to do push-ups on. And I don't want to do it here at Burn Boot Camp because the floor is, like, bouncy. So anyway, I need to prioritize when I'm at Powerhouse specifically. I need to do the weighted push-ups. Everything else I can do on any other surface. So I think that will help me with this. But anyway, I'm gonna take, like, a 1 more minute break. And then I'm gonna run that 1 more time, maybe 2, depending on what it feels like. But it was really good. Like, I'm lit. Like, I'm not trying, I don't want to, like, jinx myself, but I also want to let y'all know that, like, I knew if when it happens, I want y'all to know that I knew. Like, I think that my routine can be in the top 4. This routine is so good. I hope I'm not overhyping it. I hope when you guys watch it, you're like, yeah, wow, Andrea, you were so right. And you're not like, Andrea, girl, please go sit down. Anyway, I'm gonna do it 1 more time. If I nail this routine, if it gets last place, it gets last place. Like, I can't help what the judges think about my routine. I just know that if I nail this routine, I believe it will rank very high against other routines. Anyway, my break's over. I need to run this again because I gotta go to church. Okay, I'm just putting this stuff away at the gym. So I went to run it again, and I was feeling really good. I messed up on the first skill. I missed that first handstand skill. So I was like, okay, whatever. Like, just start over, do it again. It's not that big of a deal. And I told myself, if you get to the part, like the end of the section that you were planning to do, and you feel good, just keep going. Just finish the full out. So, like, mentally in my mind, I was like, first 2/3, but back third, like, if you feel good. And then I missed the handstand skill again, but I was like, okay, just kick back up, just, like, fix it, finish it. And I missed the handstand, so I kick back down, I kick back up, and I do the straddle hold, or, like, the plunge hold thing. Then I kick through to the straddle, and my butt's on the floor again. And at that point, I'm like, no, I've already had to now, like, fix 2 mistakes. It's only been 30 seconds, no. So I'm done for now. I do have to go to Powerhouse later. I think I mentioned to y'all, I am so ashy, hold on. I think I mentioned to y'all that I'm not gonna lift on Sundays anymore. So Sunday is just a cardio and routine day. So I'm gonna go to Powerhouse later, after church, and do cardio. Take my watch. It's so I still get my steps. I'm gonna go to Powerhouse later. I'm gonna try to run this section again without the tumbling. I don't do the tumbling on the hard floor, but I think the handstand section and the push-ups are easier on the hard floor. So I'm gonna try to run this section again without the tumbling. So we're not done yet for the day, but we're done at Burn Boot Camp because I gotta go, I got other things to do. I got a late start. My alarm went off at 6. I did not wake up until 6:50. I was like, I can't do this right now. But I eventually got up and still gave myself a little bit of time, but not enough to like really get a full practice. And I just realized that I was wearing my sweatshirt backwards earlier. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm still very, very happy with how this morning went. Like I said, I'm still gonna run this section again later at Powerhouse. So to be continued, but y'all, I am very happy with this. I am very excited. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm doing with my costume. Cause I was gonna wear the gold and black, Allison's old costume that I wore, you know, all year long. And I was just gonna bedazzle it a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more exciting. And then I'm like wearing these little arm sleeve things. But I don't know, I feel like I need to wear something that looks, I don't know, I gotta think about the costume, but I gotta find my chapstick and go. So we'll see you guys later. Okay, so I wasn't gonna come back until tomorrow, but we just went to Costco. Just got a couple things. It was actually only like $50, I guess. I don't know what we paid. So I am currently air frying my vegetables, which is a mix of zucchini, onions, mushrooms. I don't think there's any broccoli left in it, and I also threw in a little bit of asparagus, and I'm chopping Reuben's asparagus. So I mentioned last week that we just like to chop and freeze veggies so that they're already ready. We can buy them fresh. We don't have to worry about them going bad. But anyway, someone commented on last week's video that she wanted to see more of this, like prepping stuff, not just like, oh, this is what I just did, like wanting to see workout routine, getting ready, like how I get ready for the day, how we get ready for the week. So that's what we're doing. Chopping vegetables. They'll go in the freezer, like I said. And then, do you need me to leave anything out? Okay, so they'll go in the freezer, and then we just obviously cook them as we need. So that's what's going on today. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. So like I said yesterday, I saw on one of my videos some request for more like getting ready stuff. So I guess I'll just show you like, so it's Monday, so I'll tell you what I'm doing today. It's like almost 7 o'clock in the morning. I know you see, stop playing with these shoulders. I have all of the things today. So I need to lift and I have cardio. But it's a cardio day at Burn Boot Camp, which means some of my cardio will be at Burn and some of my cardio, like the remaining time, will be at Powerhouse. So, oh, that's hot. That's just water. This is hot water. I am making myself a cortado, everybody. So I have instant espresso. I did order my Me Time Morning Glow. So I have instant espresso. I'm gonna do 2 espresso shots in here. Oops. And then I also get all of my other, what's going on? I put a bunch of supplements in here, but actually before I do that, I'm gonna start my eggs. So my first meal is egg white, sausage. It's like chicken sausage on an English muffin. So I'm gonna make that in my Dash egg cooker. Y'all, the Dash egg cooker is everything. I don't really boil eggs that much right now. You can do hard-boiled eggs in it, but I don't think it like makes hard-boiled eggs any easier. Now, someone did say like, oh, my son likes to make boiled eggs. It would absolutely make it easier for a child because I don't have to manage boiling water. But like for me, like it doesn't really take any effort out of it because for me, like the annoying part about boiling eggs is like the ice bath. It's like all of the stuff that happens after. So anyway, however, for omelets, egg bites, things like that, you can poach eggs in it. It's amazing. So there's this little insert, which I've never done this one. I always like just cut, hold on. Okay, so these two inserts, I always just make it in this and then I just cut it in half and put each half on a piece of English muffin. But now that I have this, I'm like, why wouldn't I just use it? I'm still gonna use this, I don't care. Okay, so this is what you do. So it comes with this little measuring cup, which you can't read it, but this tells you how much water to put in it because it basically steams your eggs. So this tells you how much water you put in it because when the water runs out and it's done steaming, that's when your eggs are done. So if you're doing something that needs to be cooked longer, you put more water in it because obviously it will steam for longer. So there's like soft boiled eggs, medium boiled eggs, hard boiled eggs, poached eggs, soft omelet, like there's all sorts of stuff. So anyway, so I put the water up to the omelet level, and then you put it in here, okay? And then I am going to get my eggs and egg whites. Eggs are still astronomical. They didn't have the 5 dozen at Costco yesterday, but the 2 dozen I think was 14. So I mean that's $7 a dozen, which is pretty expensive. But the egg whites, the 6-pack of egg whites, was only $10. And so this is like, what is this? 10 egg whites in one of these. So we're getting 100 egg whites for $10. Oh shoot, I meant to weigh that. It's a much better deal. So basically I do 1 egg and 1 egg white. And then Costco has these chicken sausages that I've been using. So I use 2 of these chicken sausages. So these are the macros for 3 of them. It's 130 calories, 8 fat, 1 carb, 12 protein. So basically you divide that by 3. So it's about what, 4 grams of protein per little stick and like 2.5 grams of fat per little stick. So I'm getting 8 grams protein, 5 grams of fat, and pretty much like no carbs. I usually use scissors. This is why I don't do get ready with me videos. I feel like this is extremely chaotic. So this is what I do. I cut it in half, and then I cut it in quarters. So like I cut it in half both directions. And then, of course, y'all can't see, but I just cut, I'll let it rain into it. I just cut it in so that I have like little pieces in this omelet, okay? Okay, this is what it looks like right now. I'll show it to y'all when it's done. So I do that. Now it's in there. I've already put the water in. Sorry, my camera's dirty. You put the top on, and then you just press the button. And when it's done, it's gonna sing a little song for me. So that's eggs. Now let's finish coffee. I have my instant espresso in here. It's hot enough. Okay, it's hot enough. I'm gonna put all my supplements in it. So this is everything I put in my coffee in the mornings. I put MSM. This is our supplement cabinet. So it's like a bunch of vitamins and all like our protein and stuff like that. MSM, great for my joints. Collagen, the Burn Bootcamp collagen. This is the best collagen. Even if you are not a Burn Bootcamp person, Burn Bootcamp collagen works better than Vital Proteins because I don't know if y'all know, there's like type 1, type 2, type 3 types of collagen. Vital Proteins, and each one like serves a different purpose. Vital Proteins in the blue, that one does not have the type that helps with your joints. It only has like the beauty stuff, the hair, skin stuff. Burn Bootcamp has both, which is why it's superior. So anyway, even if you're not a Burn Bootcamp person, you can order it online. Shop burnbootcamp.com or something. It's not, I don't get anything from you buying it, but it is better than Vital Proteins because it's not the same. And you can even go on the Vital Proteins website and look up what type of collagen is in theirs. And you can look up what those collagen, like what the purposes of those collagens serve. And you will see that I'm right. It's not a secret. I mean, I'm sure they like kind of try to keep it a secret because they're like, yeah, great for your joints. But then you look at their ingredients and you're like, oh, it's not. Okay, so that's all my stuff. Then I mix it. I know this mixer goes so fast. It usually like sprays stuff all over my body. Okay, so that's the first part of the cortado, my 2 espresso shots. Now, get out my, whatever this is called, my frother. I gotta froth my protein. That's that so far. Get ready with me videos are exhausting. It's not exhausting, but like, I don't know, I feel like that was a lot. It feels like it goes a lot faster than the 11 minutes that I just filmed. So I'm gonna speed it up and crop some things out, but anyway, I'll finish getting ready. I'll show you all the eggs when they're done. And then just like the gym today, I guess. That's the sound it makes when it's done. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I didn't season this thing at all. I like to season it once it's on my sandwich. So I'm going to cut this in half, and then I just like stack it on top of these, and I have 2 little egg toasts. Okay, last part of getting ready. I am taking vitamins. I take all sorts of stuff, y'all. Okay, so what's in here? We have cod liver oil. Hold on, Reagan, you can talk to the vlog in a second. The big gel one is cod liver oil. The small one is vitamin D. The bigger one, that one's vitamin E. Reagan, stop. I already took my yohimbine. I don't know, it's like a fat burner. I don't know if it works. The red one is just a multivitamin. The white is magnesium, and the green ones are moringa. So that's all the stuff that I take. And then I occasionally take that Cascara Sagrada to help with my digestion. And then I have microwaved Reagan some mini pancakes and a piece of sausage. Putting in some sugar-free syrup because she doesn't really like to eat like right when she wakes up. But we're going to be gone. Like, we have to go to Powerhouse, and then we have to go to Burn Boot Camp. Like, it's going to be several hours before we're back home, and I know she's going to be hungry by then. So I just pack her a breakfast to go. She's not eating right now. And you got something for dessert. She's also bringing this little espresso cup.
And it's cute. It's a snowman.
Of white chocolate. It's a black Santa. She's bringing that too. Anyway. Now we gotta go. It's been already a long morning. I don't think it's...
Oh no!
Like roller coaster. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's the 15th, or no, it's the 14th of January. I just trained, obviously. I am so cold. It says 36 degrees. I feel like the weatherman. I feel like every morning I tell you guys the temperature just to make sure you know how cold I am. My legs, you guys, are so sore. So I went to boot camp yesterday. Went to boot camp. It was a cardio day. It was Metcon. So it's like weighted cardio. We had weighted jump squats. We had wall balls. We had kettlebell swings. And then we also had front squats. So we are in the middle of this challenge right now where we're trying to like basically find our maxes and PRs on 3 different exercises. And one of them is front squats. Now, we normally don't do front squats on a Metcon day, like a cardio day. It would always be a strength day, like a leg day or a full body strength day. However, it was the only like real like strength exercise of the day. So whatever. And plus it's 15 reps. Like 15 reps is kind of high reps. This is my first time doing it since we've started this challenge because I always barbell squat at the gym. So I never do squats. I never come to the days at Burn that are going to require me to do heavy squats. I pretty much only do cardio at Burn. Y'all, between all those exercises, and I haven't done leg day this week because I normally do it on Sunday. So I did it last Sunday. I didn't do it this Sunday. So, you know, it's another, I mean, it's only an additional day, but still, like, my legs are not well. My legs are not well. I also realized I don't do as much adductor as I guess I thought, because when I barbell squat, I keep my stance pretty narrow. It's definitely like a quad focused barbell squat. However, when I'm at boot camp and I'm doing wall balls and I'm doing weighted jump squats and I'm doing kettlebells, my stance is a lot more a lot wider. So I'm getting a lot more adductor. So when I tell you guys the inside of my hips, like the inside of my legs, it's not right. Anyway, I'm going to train. I have a leadership meeting. Reagan goes back to school today. God bless. Because I adore Reagan so much. But she's wearing me down. She is wearing me down. And I just need a couple hours of like alone time each day. Okay? So Reagan will be at school when I'm done with my leadership meeting. So I'm going to go straight to the chiropractor. After the chiropractor, I'm going to see how much time I have for cardio, and I'll do as much cardio as I have time for. Oh, should have gone through this yellow, whatever. I'm going to do as much cardio as I have time for. If it's 20 minutes, it's 20 minutes. If it's 45, it's 45. If it's the full hour, it's not going to be the full hour unless I want to be late to pick her up. Well, late for as early as I like to be. I'm going to do as much cardio as I can get done. Then, you know, once I pick her up, whatever, we go home, eat, whatever. Then this afternoon we'll go back and do legs and the rest of my cardio. But anyway, body looks good, feels good. My weight has gone up the last couple days. It was like 137.1 yesterday, 137.5 today. But you guys know what it is. She hasn't pooped. And I can feel it. Actually, I did poop yesterday, but it was after I already ate a full meal. So, but today, like, I can tell there's something happening in that stomach. So, I'm like, yeah, we're definitely in the 136s. Like, I think normally, like, my digestion, we're on point right now. So, I think by check-ins, though, I would love to see the 135s, but y'all, I just have to stop trying to chase, like, an ambitious goal, even though, like, there's nothing wrong with ambition, but realistically, 136 will be fine. I'd rather it be in the 135s. I think it, like, can be in the 135s the way that my body's looking, but we're gonna say definitely 136. If it's not in the 136s, then we're gonna have some problems. But yeah, I'm also running a full out this week, so I'm excited about that. That has nothing to do with this conversation right now. But oh my gosh, I'm getting every yellow light. Okay, I'm gonna sit here and let this heat melt my eyelashes off. I always remember what I actually came on here to talk about after I talked for 16 minutes. My costume. So I started looking at costume stuff. Y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. Because I was just gonna wear the outfit, the costume, whatever that I wore, that I got from Allison, the one I was wearing all last year. The gold top with the black shorts. I just don't think that that's dynamic enough for the Arnold. Like, when I think of Ariel and Jacqueline, like, when I think of the costumes that they wear, and then I, like, think of that costume, I'm like, there's a very large gap between, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. There's just a large gap in execution's not the right word, but it's just like, you can tell that they spend a lot of money on their costumes. Ariel's costumes, to be honest, I think Ariel has some of the best costumes in our division. The girl who makes her costumes is insane, and like, they always look painted on. I'm like, is that even fabric? Like, it just fits her so well. Like, Ariel's costumes are amazing, but I know she either is sponsored or pays a pretty penny for them. Jacqueline also has really good costumes. You know, she comes from the dance world, so I think that's pretty normal. I really actually wanted one of Jacqueline's old costumes, but she was selling that thing for $900, which makes sense. I'm not saying it's overpriced for what it is. Like, the amount of money we spend on suits, like, and it's a fully decked out rhinestoned costume, not just a little piece of fabric, like bikini fabric. It's just out of the budget that I'm willing to spend on a costume. Like, I'm not spending $900 on a costume. I'm not even spending $500 on a costume. So all that to say is, I have to find something, and then I have to find inspiration, and then I have to find, like, the different pieces to make that inspo come to life. What I wore at Ben Weider was fine and cute, but again, there's just like it wasn't exactly what I would want to put on the Arnold stage. So anyway, I also don't know, like, what kind of theme or outfit I want to wear, because I don't really have a theme. Like, I pretty much just have to pick a color and decide what I want to wear. I don't know. It's hard to have this discussion with you guys without you guys also knowing what my music is. I know Allison knows what my music is. Like, there's a few people who know what my music is, but I don't know. That's it. That's just the phase that I'm in right now. We're about to run full out, and I need to figure out the direction I'm going to go with my costume. Okay, guys. So it is Tuesday afternoon. I did not go to the joint. I did not go to cardio. Our meeting just ran really late, and I was hungry because I only had, look how glossy my lips are. I just put on chapstick. Our meeting ran late, and then, what am I trying to say? I'm distracted because Reagan's iPad is so loud. Oh, by the time I was, like, gonna go to the joint, if I would have gone to the joint, I would not have had time to eat before I picked up Reagan. Same thing if I would have gone to cardio. Like, I just didn't have time for that. Sorry, you guys. I am so unbelievably distracted by this iPad, and the reason I have to film this right now is because inside of this wine glass is a new Bum Energy, which honestly, I'm expecting it to be good. This is the citrus burst flavor. So I'm thinking this is going to taste like 7-Up. I don't think it's going to taste like Sprite, because Sprite is like a very specific flavor. Like, I just don't think I think it's hard to emulate the flavor of Sprite. But I think it'll taste like 7-Up. That's good. It tastes like 7-Up Starry. This one has a little bit of like an aftertaste. It's not bad. It's not a bad aftertaste, but it's almost like if you're someone like, right by now, I only drink diet beverages. Like I pretty much never drink full sugar sodas or juices even. If you're someone who's used to drinking full sugar Coca-Cola, full sugar lemonade, full sugar literally anything, and then you try a diet version and it has that like diet tasting flavor, this tastes like a 0-calorie beverage. You know, like at this point, I'm so used to them. I think they all like, I don't really notice it, but in this one, I notice it. It's not, again, it's not bad. It doesn't bother me. But it tastes like a diet drink. Anyway, it's good. I'm happy with this Bum Energy. Bum Energy is really doing the damn thing because I haven't had one yet that I don't like. Now, there's a blue snow cone one. I'm probably never gonna buy that one. Blue raspberry is like not my flavor. Like blue's not a flavor, right? So I don't really like those flavors. There's a root beer one. I do not like root beer, so I will not ever be buying that one. And then, like I said before, there's one that's called Champion Mentality, which I'm like, what flavor is that? Like, I gotta find out. I gotta Google or something, figure out what flavor it is before I decide I'm gonna buy it. But there's also another one that I saw today. Oh, peach mango. I probably will never buy that one either, just because I just don't like that flavor. So the cherry one, the orange one, and the citrus one, though, all 3, 5 stars. Probably, to be honest, I wish that I could get this energy drink at more than just Vitamin Shop, because I probably drink it way more often than, I mean, I'm currently drinking it, I guess, often enough because I'm going to Vitamin Shop to get it, but Vitamin Shop's like kind of out of the way, especially if I just randomly am like, oh, I need an energy drink. Like, it's not offered at 7-Eleven, and they actually don't even have Bum Energy at the gym. At the gym, they have like the Savage pre-workout or whatever, but they don't have Bum Energy. Anyway, that's that, y'all. I'm here for it. She's a Bum Energy stan. Anyway, that's that. I gotta finish working on a budget, family budget. And that's really all I'm doing right now. Reagan's eating and watching her iPad, and then we're gonna go to Powerhouse, hit legs, do cardio, maybe a couple of skills because I have not done anything today. Okay, it's a little bit after 5. Finally made it to Powerhouse, y'all. It was hard to get up out of that house. I was doing something. I was working on my budget, which took a long time, just because I was like putting formulas into this spreadsheet, like just so that Ruben and I can like just enter our things and all the math will redo itself. One thing about me, y'all, I love a spreadsheet. I love a spreadsheet. I took an entire semester, I took an entire class just on Excel in college. So I'm like a spreadsheet nerd. Anyway, so I was working on that. And my legs are just so sore. I'm like, damn, I don't want to come do legs and an hour of cardio. So I'm on the elliptical right now, just doing 10 minutes, try to get warm. And because I have an hour of cardio, I'm just not currently, I mean, I'm going to have to get over it soon, but I'm just not currently in the mindset to be hitting an hour straight. Like, deep into prep, cut me off, deep into prep last year, you're like, I can wrap my mind around an hour straight, right? Because I'm doing over an hour a day. So I was usually doing like 30 minutes at one session and an hour at another, or maybe 45 and 45, but there were definitely hour-long single sessions. Right now, mentally, I'm not there yet. So anyway, I'm doing 10 right now, so that at least after I'll only have 50, which is easy because that's like in my mind, like 20 is on the stairs and then 30 on the treadmill, like easy peasy. I might even do 15 right now. I might even do 20 right now. Depends on how long it takes my legs to feel really warm. I might do 15 on the elliptical right now and like 5 on the stairs. Anyway, so I can't remember who. Somebody in my comments last week asked about like seeing more gym routine and more like get ready with me, like just trying to get like more ideas of like not just me talking, but like seeing what a day to day looks like for me, just to get more ideas. But to be honest, like filming workout content, like for YouTube at least, for like long form YouTube is just not my jam. However, I'll put some shorts. I'm probably not going to put them on Instagram Reels. I'll probably just keep them to shorts. That content just doesn't do well for me. My workout content never gets views. So anyway, because I think people like talking. It's my gift. I have the gift of gab. Anyway, all that to say, I do want to put that content up. I always film it, but it never gets views, so I never post it. So anyway, if you are someone who's looking for like, what is Andrea's split? What are some you know, some workout ideas. I will post that on Shorts. Probably after this video is uploaded, because I gotta film like my whole week of it. So I'll do one that shows my split, and then one that shows like each day of my split, or like different cardio workouts like burn on demand and like those type of HIIT workouts that I do if you're looking for something that you can do like that. Like I said, that content just has never done well for me. I had like one random video take off years ago, like ab core workout that's safe for pregnancy and postpartum moms. That random video like took off for me. But like that, it's like one video. Like the rest of my workout videos are like my lowest viewed content. So anyway, that's that. I'm 10 minutes in. I am gonna go another 5 before I start legs. Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, the 15th. I am in my full length coat today. It's 60 degrees inside of the gym. One of the thermostats is 59. It's very cold. Anyway, what do we got going today? I'm early at the gym because I had to drop off Reagan at my mom's this morning. Because Ruben and I both work on Wednesday morning, so we gotta figure that out. Anyway, so I have kind of a long day today. It doesn't sound like a lot on paper, but it's a lot. So I train these 2 camps. Then I gotta go to my mom's and get Reagan and get her ready. Then I'm gonna come back to take boot camp for cardio. It's athletic conditioning. Then I have to lead 2, which basically just means assistant train the next camp. Our camps are getting so big in the middle of the morning that we just need 2 trainers on the floor just to keep eyes on everyone. Then I take Reagan to school. Then I got to hit back and shoulders. Then I need to go to the chiropractor. I did not go to the joint yesterday. And then I guess before I pick up Reagan, I also need to do my health insurance application because today is the deadline. Typical Andrea fashion, waiting until the deadline. I thought December 15th was the deadline. So on December 15th at like 11 p.m., I'm on healthcare.gov. Actually cover California because we have our own marketplace because we have, I don't know, because we're California. So anyway, I'm on there and it's like, your deadline is not until January 15th or something. It's not like it stopped me and said your deadline is not until January 15th. I just remember seeing like the California deadline is January 15th. So I was like, oh, I'll do this later. Here we are, January 15th. I've been getting text messages for like the last 5 days. Finish your Covered California application. Finish your cover. I need to do that. Not, to be honest, not that I personally really care about health insurance. I mean, I care about health insurance, but it's not like it pays for anything. Mostly just for Reagan because Reagan's the one who uses health insurance. So anyway, good morning. That's Becca. She's our front desk for this morning. I'm gonna go put on shoes. Her being here means the shift has started, so I'm gonna turn on the lights, put on shoes, turn on the music, all that good stuff. Okay, let me just stop telling you guys what my plans are because that never happens. Y'all, I am so tired. I am so tired. I took Reagan to school and then remember I said I was gonna go home and rest or relax or whatever, and then I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to the joint. I'm gonna do all these things. I didn't do nothing. I came home, I ate a meal, and I took a nap. I set my nap timer for 20 minutes. No. Then I set it for another 10. No. Then I set it for an hour, which is where I am right now. And I'm awake only because I need to go get Reagan from school. Like, I could have slept for another 5 hours. I hear smells. Anyway, check my mail because me time coffee, Morning Glow, which is, now I know, the blonde espresso. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You know, in coffee bags, there's that little thing so you can smell it. Oh my gosh, so good. I cannot wait to make my cortados with that. But until then, I'm drinking myself a Bum Energy Orange. I really wanted to make a dirty soda, right? I wanted to make it with a vanilla protein with this, but I don't have vanilla protein right now. I'm making my coffees with chocolate protein. I wasn't gonna buy another one just for that, especially because the way these meals are set up, like I have a protein shake in my meal plan, but right now I've been making protein pancakes with it, and I'm like, am I like willing to sacrifice that additional meal to have like a liquid, like a beverage? No. Anyway, y'all, I'm so tired. This is crazy. I still got to do back in another 30 minutes of cardio today, so it's gonna have to be after I train, obviously, because I'm going to pick up Reagan and then we're gonna go back to the gym to train. But luckily tomorrow's a rest day, so it's okay. We're gonna survive it. But y'all, I'm beat. I am beat. It's Wednesday night, you guys. I am finally headed to Powerhouse. It's almost 8 p.m. and I have back and shoulders and another 30 minutes of cardio, and I am so not happy about it. Like, realistically, like, if we're gonna be completely honest, I absolutely needed that rest earlier today. Like, I definitely needed that sleep. But man, I wish this workout was already over. Especially because back and shoulders is just a long workout. Because I need longer rests between my back sets. And it's obviously 2 muscle groups. So I got 3 movements per muscle group, and my back rests are 90 seconds. And my shoulder exercises are 4 sets. Like, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna be there all night. And then I have 30 minutes of cardio. 30 minutes of cardio is easy. Like, physically, it's easy. As far as, like, what am I trying to say? Like, it's only 30 minutes. But it's still an additional 30 minutes past my entire lift. Like, I'm going to be at the gym for over an hour, which I'm just not interested in. The moon looks really pretty tonight. Plus, I normally would want to do skills after, but y'all, I'm not even at the first stoplight, and I already want to go back home, so I will not be staying after to do skills. Luckily, tomorrow is a cardio only day. So depending on how I sleep tonight, I am going to wake up early in the morning and do my cardio first thing in the morning, the full hour at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is still sleeping in compared to what I do on these other mornings at 4 o'clock, full hour at 6 a.m. and then I train, at 8:30. So, and then I think we're doing this burpee thing. I don't know. But anyway, then that's all I have to do tomorrow besides train all day. But y'all, let me tell you, we're at 20,000 steps right now. That's 2 days in a row that I've hit 20,000 steps, which is, well above my average. My average right now, because it changes daily on my watch. Like, y'all, I'll show you. Okay. So that steps, it makes a goal based on what my average for the last week was. So every day, my goal is a little bit different because it's an average of the previous 7 days. So, like, tomorrow's step goal is going to be a lot higher because I've had 2 20,000 step days. So anyway, all that to say is, like, my step goal is like 14,000. And 2 days in a row, I've hit 20. And I haven't even done my second set of cardio yet. Like, I haven't even worked out or done the other 30 minutes of my cardio yet today. And I'm already at 20,000 steps. Oh my goodness gracious. It's crazy. Anyway, y'all, she's heavy right now. I haven't pooped. Okay. So I woke up, I was like 1:38 this morning. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? But then I had I went to the bathroom and I was like, oh yeah, that was the 1:38. But then today, like, I could just feel with every meal myself just getting heavier and heavier, and things were going in and nothing was coming out. I just got on the scales 138 again, which is great because that's what I woke up at. But I also still have another meal after I work out. I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed at 140. I'm gonna wake up at 138 again for the second time in a row. So I took a Cascara Sagrada, just hoping that tomorrow I can go to the bathroom and be back to like somewhat of a normal weight, because again, I'm looking for a 136 on Friday, and I'm like 138 today. I was 137 2 days in a row after that, like 2 days in a row before that. Like, the scale is irritating me. But to be honest, like, I do care about the scale, but to be honest, my body looks good. I mean, I can see in my midsection that my digestion currently is like not great. I can like see that, but my back looks really good for myself. I mean, obviously I need my back to come in more, but my back looks the best that it's ever looked at this far out. You can see, like, I feel like I can tell that I've been hitting back a lot more, and I've been more intentional about those back exercises, feeling them in the right spot and all that good stuff. And my front shot looks good. My side poses, I can see it normally that my waistline looks good. I mean, currently today my waistline is a little bit bloated, but in general I feel pretty good. So we're gonna see how check-ins look on Friday. I'm probably not gonna film anything tomorrow, just because it's a long training day. All I have is cardio, like, unless I have something to talk about. But yeah, otherwise I'll probably see you guys at check-ins on Friday. You can do this. Oh my gosh. Okay, do it. Just do it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, this is probably the only video I'm going to film today, just because you know what it is. We lack storage. There's really not a lot of action happening on Thursdays anyway. I've just been training pretty much all day. I did an hour of cardio, and now I'm going to go home, like, quickly turn around, like, just get something to eat for Reagan, and then go back to train.
I ate chocolate.
Reagan ate chocolate. Anyway, I'm just here to say, I know that I'm going to be super heavy tomorrow. Remember when I was like, oh my gosh, this is what she ate. They were little 50-cent chocolate covered, like, marshmallow, like, I don't know, some Valentine's candy was 50 cents and I was getting protein shakes.
The marshmallows are pink.
The marshmallows are pink because they're strawberry flavored. Anyway, I just know I'm going to be heavy tomorrow. Not only not 135 for sure. I probably won't even be in the 136s, to be honest, you guys.
God, should I do it?
I have not.
Should I do it?
Pooped. Should you what? And my stomach, especially today.
Should I do it?
Like,
should
hurts.
I do it?
Like, that's
should
how.
I do it?
Should you do it? Sure.
See, that's what you said you could.
She knows that. It makes me mad. But she asked if she should do it. So because I said yes, you should. So now I can't get mad that she threw something in my car. Because she knows the rules. You know the rules are not to throw things in the car, don't you? Anyway, I was 139 earlier today. I'm like, I'm only one meal in. Oh, Reagan, what's going on? At that point, I was 2 meals in and I was 139. Yo, I've been like going to bed.
Mommy, is that the only thing
at 138. And I'm 2 meals in and 139. Anyway, so I already know that tomorrow is not going to be a great weigh-in. I still have faith that it's going to be a pretty good check-in. Like, I think my body, like my physique is doing well. But I think my midsection is going to look a little questionable. So anyway, I'm just saying that so that tomorrow when I'm like, it's check-in Friday, I'm 137. Y'all are not like, oh man, like what happened? You know, it's just my digestion right now is just not doing it. Happy check-in day, everybody. It's Friday the 17th. I think today might be my brother and his wife's anniversary. I think they've been married for 10 years. I better look it up. Let's see. I have mixed feelings about my check-in. First of all, I am really heavy. I was like 137.2 by the time I was all said and done on the toilet. Y'all, I took those Cascaras Sagradas. My stomach was not okay. I was not well this morning. I did not think I was going to make it to the gym to train. I'm like, why didn't you kick in like an hour ahead? I would have rather waken up in the middle of the night than to like wake up at my normal time thinking I'm going to do check-ins than be... Anyway. 137.2 or 0.5. I don't remember. Something that's either the same or maybe even a little higher than last week, which is again super irritating because I hit like 2 or 3 days of 136s this week. It's not a big deal. It's just the scale. However, in my side poses, I can tell as usual. Again, I have mixed feelings. I was expecting to like really be blown away by my check-ins today, which maybe I shouldn't have had that expectation, but I feel like the prep goggles are like officially goggling. Like I looked at those photos and I was like, these suck. Then I took them again and I still was like, these suck. I sent them all to Ruben and he's like, check-ins look great, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, you're just saying that because you're my husband, whatever. And then I looked at them again about a couple hours later because I always take my check-ins in the morning before I go train. I send them and then I like revisit them. And when I revisited them after I train, I was like, okay, these don't look as bad as you thought. But I'm like, but I don't know, they don't look as good as I just feel like now I'm playing mind games with myself. So I just need to continue to trust the process. Ruben did tell me that he's changing my proteins this week to ground turkey and tilapia, which is good because those are really easy things to eat. Chicken, like I like chicken, but it's, sometimes you just don't want to like, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes you just don't like want to have that much labor on eating. Like I need a soft foods diet at this point. Anyway, ground turkey, tilapia will be my update for this week. I don't know if he's going to change my cardio. I am hoping not, even though like a couple weeks ago I'm like, yeah, more is more. Like I'm always ready for Ruben to give me more cardio. Like realistically, I don't want more cardio. 1 hour is plenty. I just wish the scale would reflect the way that I feel. I wish that the scale would reflect the way that I feel prep is going. And I hate my prep goggles right now. It's really like, it's just really bothering me because I feel like last week I was so confident and like, prep is going good, I'm gonna do this, I look good, the body's bodying, and today, I don't know, I just feel really deflated by the scale and by how my check-ins look, even though again, I don't know if my check-ins actually look bad or if the goggles are just goggling, I don't know. It doesn't matter. what matters is what I look like on stage, and I still got 6 weeks until then, which is still feels like a good bit of time, because again, if I go back to my van check-ins, I did not even look semi-prepared to get on stage until 4 weeks out. So the fact that right now I look pretty good, I'm happy about that. So I just need to keep my head on straight. I need to make sure I don't self-sabotage, because this is the point where I look good, but I don't look as good as I want to. That's when I self-sabotage, because I have these two angels on my shoulders, except they're both bad angels, the devil. One of them saying, you look really good. So you're allowed to have that one little thing. It's okay. You're ahead. You look good. You look good enough. You have room. And then I have the other devil on my shoulder saying, well, you already look like shit, so you might as well. And I got two completely different perspectives on what my body looks like, but they're both telling me to sabotage myself. And so I just have to keep my head on straight right now. Like, if I can get through, I think the next 2 weeks, if I can get through the next 2 weeks without sabotaging myself, I think I will be fine. Because when I get 4 weeks out and close, 4 weeks out and under, it's a lot easier for me to be like, let's go, foot on the gas. You only have 4 weeks to go. Like, you don't have time to make this up, and you're only going to be doing this for 4 more weeks. Like, that's when my perspective changes a little bit, where it's like, you're absolutely not going to mess this up. You only have 4 weeks to go, which means you can suffer for 4 more weeks. It's not that much time, but it also means you can't sabotage yourself because you don't have enough time to make it up. So once I get to 4 weeks, I know that I'm good. But this between 4 and 7 is when I'm really really fighting hard not to sabotage myself. So y'all just pray for me. I do think that part of my digestion issue is something I realized this week, is that I've been drinking a lot more sparkling water and diet soda. And I think that that's troubling my stomach. So this week I'm going to pull that back a little bit. I've been doing like 2 a day, which normally I only do 1 a day. I've been doing 2 a day plus the energy drinks. That's 3 carbonated beverages a day. It's too much. So I'm going to pull that back to 1 carbonated beverage and 1 energy drink. Maybe even only an energy drink. Just to see if that along with the new diet, see if that helps me with my digestion. But anyway, that's that, y'all. Thank you for watching as usual. Oh, you know what? I can't close this video out until I have Reagan, because she was very, very adamant about being the person that says like, comment, share, subscribe. So I'm picking up Reagan for my mom's right now. Then we'll close out this video.
Thanks for watching. Watch more videos and click on the right button